Since I was a little kid, my dad has always had an espresso machine in the house. If I go to a house and they don't have an espresso machine, I feel like it's weird. I was born in Rome. I would drink fresh squeezed juice, my dad would have an espresso. If I would have a sandwich, he would have an espresso. And it was always like little pastry and espresso. My dad has moved our family through different countries multiple times, and without knowing the language, without having any kind of real career path of what he wanted to do or what he could do, and it didn't matter what was going on, we were always first for each other. All it took was to say, hey, listen, I'm moving to the US, and there's an opportunity with school, and my dad just dropped everything, sold whatever we had, got our stuff, came here. I heard about specialty coffee kind of having this traction. You know what, I think that like this is the next step, and I think we can do it. Dialog Cafe started in 2007. Every single morning there's a routine. We open up the shop, but before the door opens, always, me and the barista that's on the bar, we actually taste espresso together. Could you imagine getting somebody else's palate to be kind of like yours? We'll tweak the fineness, we'll get everything going, and finally, this is our shot, this is what's good. And that's what we'll start pulling on the bar until my dad comes. When he walks in the door, you better pull his espresso. You'll look at it, you'll look at the cream, because you still have toothpaste in your mouth, you drink some like orange juice. Well, what are you guys doing? Because this espresso's not what we want. They'll look at my dad and like, yo, this old man's crazy, like he doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's very frustrating, and I see a lot of baristas struggle with this because, you know, it's that love and that passion that kind of says, okay, like don't get frustrated, what do we need to do? Let's adjust it, let's tweak it, let's get it so we're all happy. It's like clockwork. Every single morning, it's the exact same thing. Like the routine, he looks at the color, he goes, okay, good job. And because that's Italian and that's the way it has to be, there's no other way of doing it. There's a wider selection of flavor notes in coffee than there is in wine. I have some really talented baristas that literally, we can pull 5 espressos side by side, different times, different second, different dose, different extractions. We'll count to 3 and we'll point to the same espresso cup. And when you're pulling a shot, it's kind of like a science experiment every single time. Depending on the temperature, the humidity, the timing of the day, the roast of the coffee, the freshness will change the flavor of your coffee. If you put your love in what you do, really that's what makes it so delicious. I feel like a cafe or your coffee shop is a reflection of the character of who's in it. Every single one of our staff, you will know that they're super, super passionate about what they do. My cooks, when they're cooking Sunday morning, they're singing. They're singing whatever song in whatever language, they're singing. And my baristas, they geek out, they take pictures of their lattes, and I think that just kind of is contagious to everybody around you. And I think that really comes back to the roots of how we started as a family. Bringing people together or just making people feel happy and comfortable. I think that's what coffee really gives everybody. Just having good espresso is awesome. But you know, the day that you have a great espresso, it just makes your day. I don't know what in your life you can do so much and still surprise yourself on certain days when it's amazing. Espresso does that for me.